Welcome, everybody, to Studio de Jefre. And Tank Lawrence is an American hero. And I know some of you out there don't even like Tank Lawrence, didn't even want him on the team, but Tank Lawrence just did the Cowboys a huge favor. Tank Lawrence didn't have any guaranteed money left on his deal. He was a $27 million cap hit this year. And what they did was they decided, how about we just rip up what's left of your contract, the 2 years on it, and how about we just do a new deal? And their cap hit on Tank Lawrence is now going to be $14 million instead of 27. Tank Lawrence just saved you $13 million. So we will keep our eyes peeled for what happens with Randy Gregory, what his market looks like, and we will be happy that Tank Lawrence is here. I see people throwing out reckless numbers on a Randy Gregory contract. I'm just trying to see if I can see that from anyone officially, which I can't. So we'll see what happens with Randy Gregory. But Tank Lawrence is a very good player, and the Tank Lawrence deal is awesome. So between getting Michael Gallup done and Tank Lawrence done, Cowboys got $30 million to spend. B-Ball wants to know if there's any update on the Party at Jeff's merch. Nope. Turn your soundites up. I don't have any soundites, whatever that means. I would rank the Tank deal a 10 out of 10. Yes, 10 out of 10 is the correct grade for that. When you have got people out there making, it's on Reddick at $15 million a year. It's not an unfair deal. But Tanks, I saw 3 for 30 fully guaranteed, but maybe the potential for 40. But either way, instead of counting 27, he counts 14. So if you want Randy Gregory, if you want Jayron Kearse, congratulations. Tank Lawrence just gave you the ability to keep him, and he's a damn good football player. So all of you, be nice to Tank. That man's a sweet, sweet man, and he just got shit done for the Cowboys. Mike, I appreciate you in the super chat. Mazith, why do the Cowboys always tell people they're going to release players? All it does is kill any trade value they could have had. I swear it makes me pull my hair out. I did see Calvin Watkins was reporting that he's hearing that La'el Collins might be a post-June 1 cut, which, by the way, would save you another $10 million. So now you'd have $40 million to spend. So that is a possibility. That would surprise me because I don't totally agree with the idea that, like, threatening to release someone. Like, if the Chiefs threatened to release Tyreek Hill, people would just call them. If people want La'el Collins and you know that he could be a cap casualty and you're the Bengals, you're not going to wait for him to be a cap casualty and pray to God that he picks you over 30 other teams if everybody's interested. You're going to trade what it takes to get the guy. So I guess I would be surprised if La'el Collins has no trade value because his contract does not seem unfair to me. Kirk wants to know if I had to guess how much per year do I think that Randy Gregory will get? 11 to 13 a year. And you do have Bobby Wagner money now. If you want Bobby Wagner, if Dan Quinn can talk him into it. I know Russell Wilson's trying to convince Bobby Wagner to come join him in Denver. And holy cow, the AFC West. Derek Carr's the worst quarterback in the division. He ain't bad. What a freaking division that is. With uncertainty at the end, I think we should be talking more about an edge rusher in the draft from MacArthur. That is true. Edge rusher, but it's we'll see, right? Because right now you're in the midst of free agency. You will have Tank. Gregory is up in the air. If you're going to have Gregory and Tank, it's not a huge need. If you're going to lose one of them, then you're counting on Chauncey Golston. How often are you going to let Micah Parsons play the edge? And do you want to see if you could bring back like Dorrance Armstrong on a reasonable contract? Something like that. I don't know where the Party at Jeff's t-shirts are. I got to get on my stuff. You would think for a guy who's unemployed, I would get more done during the day, but man, I don't get a lot done during the day. I'll get stuff done. I need a t-shirt guy. Send me your t-shirt guy. I do have one guy working on a design. Maybe we could try out 50 different designs, see what happens. But yeah, thank you, Tank Lawrence, for helping the Cowboys avoid having a $27 million cap hit, ripping up a contract and signing a new one. That's good for him because instead of having $0 guaranteed, he now has $30 million guaranteed. So that's good for him, but it's also great for the Cowboys. He was going to count 27 million, 29 million, and then a little bit of dead money. And instead, he will count 14, and then we'll have to bring up the salaries. It'll probably be over 20 in year 2, but still much more affordable, and you can wait for the cap to keep going up. Boop, 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 boop. Content creation is work, Jeff. That's accurate. That's accurate. Mike, 30 million in cap space after long-term Schultz deal, looking at 35 million. Gregory and Kearse equals 12 million cap hit. Rookies equal 8. Wagner, Honey Badger. Yeah, you can do things now, as you'll see with guys like Michael Gallup, right? Michael Gallup got a 5-year contract that averages, what was it, $11.5 million a year, and the year 1 cap hit is 4.5. So you could sign a guy that makes $30 million tomorrow because his first year cap hit would be 14 or 15. You could sign whoever the hell you want. The question is, are the Cowboys getting ready to swim in that pool or not? And I don't know. Use the same font for Party at Jeff merch that you use for the show's title on your video. Well, I didn't design that. You think I designed anything? You think I know how to do anything? I don't know how to do anything. Stadius wants to know, is Randy re-signing still possible / likely? Definitely possible. I just think this is one of those things that's kind of new to the Cowboys, although it did happen with Amari Cooper. And normally, if you really like a guy, you don't let him test the free agency waters. You don't let him get to this point. But with Gregory, obviously, they weren't able to get something that both sides agreed to. And it was like, all right, go find your market value, and we'll see how close we can get and if you're okay with that. And that can bite you in the ass. With Coop, it didn't, because there was really only one team that was as interested as the Cowboys were, and that was Washington, and don't nobody want to go to Washington. So you ended up keeping Amari Cooper. But this is not a good strategy. It's not a good strategy to not get deals done and let people actually hit free agency and then be like, hey, go tell me what the open market says you're worth, and then we'll pay you. It's a terrible plan. It's a dangerous plan, but we'll see what happens with Randy Gregory. Let's see here. King Shadow. I want Zion Johnson or Kenyon Green in the first, with Sky Moore or George Pickens in the second, Leo Chenal or Troy Anderson possibly in the third. You're barking up the right tree. Offensive line, wide receiver, linebacker. I think it's very possible those are your first 3 picks in some order. Haven't heard a lot about linebacker from them, which is kind of crazy because right now their linebackers are one linebacker who's a superstar, obviously, but I want him rushing the passer a bunch, and Micah Parsons. Jabril Cox, who you haven't really seen anything from, but I loved him as a prospect. And then what? Like Gifford and Bernard, and like you don't got linebackers. You need some linebackers. Would you consider giving a 1-year prove-it deal to DJ Chark? Also, congrats on having your sport hate nemesis back from Giselle. I told you when Tom got to the house, he wasn't going to like it. Tom got to the house, and she was like, hey, you got to take out the trash on Tuesday and Thursday. Can you help me with the meal on Wednesday and Friday? And then we're going to go to Pilates on Monday. And Tom went, hey, I'm just going to go back to the office. I'm good. Would I? Yeah, 1-year prove-it deal to DJ Chark? Yeah, if it's cheap. That's what they're going to do. That's what they do. They're going to sign a wide receiver. Before it's time to draft, they're going to sign a wide receiver. He ain't going to cost a lot, and he'll be a guy that can start in the NFL. That's what they're going to do. Somebody asked me about Russell Gage. Sure, something like that. A guy that is an NFL starter. He is. And they will fortify themselves in that way to be ready to draft without being forced to draft a certain position. Favorite anime that a party at Jeff's could be themed after? I'd have to ask my buddy David. He's my anime insider. I don't really know anime. I just know it's a category on some websites that some of you go to. That's all I know. Billy, I know it's not likely, but it's hard not to get excited about the possibility of signing Wagner now with this 30+ million in cap space. Yes, they do now have, let me double check. They were at 16. Tank is going to save them 13. So that is 29. Yeah, they're at 29. I tell you what, I'm not hearing anything about them actually working towards a Dalton Schultz deal. So we might need to throw that in when we talk about the draft in the first 3 rounds. That perhaps with Jarwin's career maybe being over and him not being on the team anymore, this might be a Dalton Schultz. We're going to pay you $11 million this year. And we're going to draft and groom your replacement. We'll see. Speaking of cheap, is Kyle Van Noy worth looking into? Can he still play? I'd have to go back and watch. I'm not going to lie to you. Eric, I'm not going to lie. This new D-Law deal shocked me, but I love it and happy to have D-Law. Me effing too. Tank Lawrence is super good at football, and Tank Lawrence just took a below market value to continue to be a Dallas Cowboy. He did the Cowboys a favor. What a sweet man. Get another dog, name it Tank. I like to name dogs after players that the Cowboys acquire or get good contracts on. I don't need another dog, though. That'd be a bad idea. How about a tight end that can block? Yeah. When do the compensatory picks for this draft get announced? I forget when they get announced, but the Cowboys are going to have at least a 5. I looked this up the other day, and now I'm not even sure. Shout out to Cedric Wilson, by the way. Getting money in Miami. That's a comp pick for next year. Bink, bink. Tank went from villain to hero in one tweet. Yeah, that's what I need to know. Is there anybody out there that still doesn't like Tank? Like, that dude just took a hometown discount to help you with the salary cap to keep players if you want to, or go add players if you want to. Is there still haters? Don't be coming around here hating. Not in Cavanaughville. That's enough. Bing bong. Look at this, Jimbo. He says we're doing Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Get the views up. Yeah, I need the thumbs up. I need the subscribe button. I need all those things. Those are the things I need. I'm an unemployed guy. I took out a 401k withdrawal today to try to bridge a gap here. Okay. Your explanation of the cap savings is making me chill on Tank. Good. If that's all I do, great. If I can get you to go, okay, it's okay now. That's all I need to do. Just got off the golf course 84. I hate you. I'm trying to get an 89. I'm playing Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm going to try to fire an 89. Do you think we could get Tyrann Mathieu from Justin? Maybe, but what's going to happen here is it Marcus Williams that's a free agent right now? There is a younger safety than Honey Badger right now, NFL top free agents, that is going to set the market for safeties this offseason. And so once he comes off the board, then you will maybe start seeing what Honey Badger is going to end up getting. And wherever I'm looking, this is a bad list of free agents because they are missing some really good players. But whatever. Yeah, Honey Badger is probably going to wait. Yeah, Marcus Williams. He's 26. Honey Badger's 30. So Marcus Williams, we will see what happens with his market, and then that will dictate what's going to happen with Honey Badger. Listening to G-Bag and watching you, LOL. There we go. That's it. Let everybody eat. Everybody eat. Jeff, with some of the reported linemen that have already gotten deals, are you surprised Connor Williams hasn't gotten a deal? No, he'll be a wait-around guy. Well, I mean, it could be at any moment. He's probably for people here. I'm on a generic list, but let me look here. Don't make sounds. Thank you. Armstead, offensive lineman free agents. Dwayne Brown, James Daniels, Bradley Bozeman, Trent Brown, Eric Fisher, Connor Williams. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he got something done reasonably quickly. I could see that happening. Marcus May from the Jets. I believe Marcus May is coming off of a major injury, right? I love Marcus May. Marcus May is a freaking player. That dude is really good. When Jamal Adams was in New York, Marcus May was their best safety. Nobody just want to talk about it. Everyone talk about the pass rushing safety. Jeff, Wagner, Gregory signed a possibility. You can. If they opt to do that, if Dan Quinn wants to fight for that and convince people that that's something that needs to happen, I would be pretty cool with that. But yeah, so this is the Cowboys, right? Here's their offseason so far. And shout out to the players who make it work. Christian Kirk, I don't believe the reported numbers at all. But the reported numbers were what? 4 years, $84 million for Christian Kirk, Cardinals wide receiver, getting a new deal. I don't believe those are accurate numbers. I believe that is pumped up by an agent. But either way, if he's anywhere near $18 to $20 million a year and you got to keep Michael Gallup for 11 and a half, you got to keep a guy that wanted to be here and did you solid because on the open market, he could have done better. And with Tank Lawrence, he made a trade in terms of he had no guaranteed money left, right? And so then you're going to spend this year and next year wondering, will I be a cap casualty this year? What about next year? Will they string me along until June and try to hold this over my head? And so he gets guaranteed money, but also below market. So that's why Randy Gregory and Jayron Kearse aren't signed yet, because the two guys who have gotten something done did what the Cowboys want. They actually cowboyed a couple of deals. Normally they get, I shouldn't say they get bent over, but normally that's what happens to the Cowboys is they get Xavier Woods just got 3 years, $15.75 million. Xavier Woods is a starting NFL safety. He was a 4-year starter for you. It's a 6th-round pick. You're welcome for me finding him for you. Just because Tank got a new contract doesn't mean you can skip mock draft Monday. Oh, God. If you guys want mock draft Monday, I'm here. I'll fire it up. Somebody give me a super chat and tell me which simulator to use. Have you watched Kyle Phillips from UCLA? He's my version of Sky. I have not. GJL Reed. I was working through some receivers yesterday, but I will put him at the top of the list. I will check out Kyle Phillips. I will do it. Okay. We can mock. Tell me which site. Somebody give me a site. PFF. All right. Hold on. You guys know that this is something that I have to go click around on stuff. PFF. Oh, and I'm not using OBS right now. So I don't know if I can put it on the screen. Hold on. Let me go graphics. Let me get rid of my overlay. You guys are making me do stuff on the fly here, and I don't appreciate it. If I hide that, we lose the overlay. If I add a source, bringing it straight now. Nope. That ain't none of those. Nope, none of that's right. Share screen? Share screen? Could that be it? Well, but I want to share a window. I want to share. You don't get this kind of content just anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This is live coverage of me trying to figure out how to work Restream. All right, what if I do that? And will that show you that? Let's just try it. Do you guys see a mock draft? The only thing is, if I do that, when I come back to here, what do you guys see? I don't know. This is fun. All right. Mock draft. Hopefully you guys are seeing what I want you to see and not something weird. Because if you're seeing weird stuff, it's not me. 3 rounds. Maybe I'll pretend I can do 4. I don't know if I can really go 4 yet at this point in the world. But here we go. We're starting the draft. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. If you're not, I'm very sorry. When should we expect Reach for the Sky merch? Oh, Vance, I love that. Sky Moore. Now, Jake, this is okay. The Cedric Wilson contract, Jake said, I'm a little sad about it. Not going to lie. You developed a guy just so his best years can be somewhere else. That's what good teams do, is you can't keep too many of your Cedric Wilsons. You develop them. You let them get their shine on a little bit. They go somewhere else. You get a draft pick. And you do that with 2, 3, 4 players a year, and you get extra darts for cheap labor. That's a salary cap league. Okay, here we go. We're on the clock. Ooh, this one went kind of weird. Trevor Penning made it. Oh, so did Zion. So did Traylon Burks. So did Sky Moore. Oh, look at PFF respecting my guy, Sky Moore, having him number 33. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. Captain Trade Down could ride on this bad boy. Here, I would take Zion Johnson or Traylon Burks or Trevor Penning. And that's my 3 options. Somebody want to move just a couple of spots? Let's see. Bengals want to trade. Who else? Okay. What you want to do, Bengals? Come up to 24. I'll go to 31. You're going to give me 63. I'll give you 126. Ha ha! All right. Captain trade down right. Wait, did I just lose all my players, though? That'd be bad. Oh, I'm getting to take Sky Moore with my first round pick. Zion's gone. Kenyon Green is gone. Oh, look what I did, guys. I just gave away our offensive line pick. I just ruined everything. I have ruined the freaking Cowboys. Oh, my God. Scroll to the 30s. You'll find someone interesting. Sky Moore. We want captain trade down. Jeff, you said you love Lamb in the slot. How can we draft Sky Moore if he plays in the slot? Yeah, if you had Sky Moore, CD would play outside. I went down to 31, and I got 64 from them. And I gave them like 128 or something. All right, let me see. Can we salvage this? Well, we're not going to take offensive line with our first pick anymore, guys. Oh, my God, you're going to hate me. Watch your boy be true to his board. Daxton Hill. We could go Daxton Hill. He and Sky Moore would be my two highest graded guys. Ooh. Do I commit to the Sky Moore? You guys would hate me, wouldn't you? Restart. Green would have been the pick. We can do 2 trades. Okay. I'm taking Sky. I'm picking my heart. Gallup and CD on the outside. Sky Moore in the slot. We're kicking ass. Taking names. All right. Now, show me my, what do I got? I got 56 and 63. Show me my offensive line. Ooh. That's 2 different options, Kennard and Sawyer, that played tackle this year, but could play guard for you. Just a matter of which one you like more. Interior O-line, Dylan Parham. Maybe. Put him in the mix. Show me the linebackers, please. Asamoah. They're going to have Quay Walker that low. I'm picking Quay Walker at some point. Quay Walker's a good linebacker. Brian Asamoah is your smaller, just freaking fly around everywhere. Whereas Walker and Tyndall, well, Tyndall's very much a forward-playing guy, but he's an incredible athlete. Quay Walker is the most well-rounded, I think, of those 3. I will be taking one of those linebackers after I take an offensive lineman. Could Kennard play in this ski? So big and lumbery, but he's so effing strong. He just tosses people around. All right, I'm going to take Quay Walker. Okay? I'll take Quay Walker. I'm going to see what happens on these O-line because now we got our other pick here. Kennard is still there. Show me all the players, please. Oh, they're all in here. I already took my receiver. So it's Sawyer or is Kennard still here? Kennard's still here. Okay. We did it. Captain trade down road. It happened. We're on the clock at 88. Ooh, Brian Cook. I like Brian Cook. Oh, my God. Ed Ingram. Redo the draft. Undo it. Pretend I took somebody else earlier. I'm taking Ed Ingram earlier, not Kennard. And then you can do whatever. So flip it. I screwed up the whole damn thing. Pretend that Kennard is Brian Cook, the safety from Cincinnati. Okay. Or pretend Ed Ingram is where Kennard is and Brian Cook is the pick at 38. We did it. We did a mock draft on a Monday. Yeah. Now I can look at the chat and see how much you guys hate me. I do always want the wide receiver. Just start over, bro. Okay. Now I've got a sense of their rankings. Let's try it again, huh? Let's try it again. And when this is done, I'll just chop it up into multiple things. We could go Zion Johnson. We could go Chris Olave, the Ohio State wide receiver. We could go Traylon Burks, the Arkansas wide receiver. I got to tell you guys that Kenyon Green is at 42. I'm going to take Zion Johnson. Offensive line is my top priority, and that's the guy that I want to be there. So I am taking him. Mock draft effing Monday. I'll pick a kicker. If I was doing 7 rounds, I'd pick a kicker. All right. That was the first round. Now we're in the second round. Jalen Tolbert is in consideration. South Alabama. Let me see how bad their receiver rankings are. All right. Ooh, okay. Okay. I like Tolbert. I like Mechie. Those would be my top 2 receivers here. How low do they have Calvin Austin, or is he already gone? He's not gone, is he? Calvin Austin's right there. Okay. Asamoah at linebacker. Brandon Smith is such a freak athlete that is looks like he was built in a lab, but I don't think he really knows what's happening on a football field. So that's not good. These linebackers are too low. They're not going to be available. Do you guys want Jalen Tolbert, or do you guys want John Mechie? You make the call. Let me check in on the chat here. Remember, I can be bribed. It's kind of my thing. Love being bribed. It's my favorite thing. Back safety like Lewis Seen. Oh, I could look at what the safeties are right here. Or the trade downs. You guys wanted this action? Give me 67 and 82. I'll give you 56. Oh. 42% chance? Sure. Come on. Let's go. Captain trade down rights. I forgot who I was going to pick. Oh, the wide receivers. So if one of them's still there, I'll just take him. John Mechie. Hey, guys, I don't remember who else I picked. I picked Mechie. How do I see who I've picked? I don't like this. Oh, wait, no. Who have I picked? Damn it. I took Zion, and then I traded down, right? So I've only taken Zion and Mechie. Man, I am such an idiot. Okay. Yes, the trade down. The trade down. Okay, so I have my receiver, and I have my offensive line. I am now looking to show me the safeties. Oh, kind of hit the fall off point. I don't mind Brian Cook. I need to watch Nick Cross. Show me all. I spy. I swear to God, I'll pick Ed Ingram. I don't even care. I'll do it. Don't love the tight ends. Don't love the edges. I could take a tight end. I could take Jeremy Ruckert. I can get him with my next pick. I don't have one that's jumping out at me. I really don't. How about that? Let's see what the chat has to say. Is Scoutcast dead? No. Where are you, Botch? Let's go. Come on. I could take Ruckert. I could take a tight end. Click on the Cowboys logo. Really? No. What have I taken? I already forgot again. Did I take a linebacker yet? I took Zion. And then I took Mechie. Boy, I found the linebacker fall off point, didn't I? Don't love. Oh, Darren Mathis. Look at there. Sometimes you just got to click around. Got you a one technique. How about that? How about them apples? Could take Dameon Pierce, but I'm going to see if who was down here that I was liking. Oh, Jeremy Ruckert. Get you a tight end. Oh, did I say to go 4 rounds? I hope I traded this pick. Oh, I have another pick to make. I don't know if I know this many players. Oh, you can take Christian Watson. Hell yeah. You going to let him get that far? We'll take another receiver. Bang, 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 bang. That's it. I need to screenshot this bad boy. Going ham. It's not a bad little haul. And that's Mock Draft Monday. All right. I need to go watch Beavers. Go watch the Beavers. Jeff, did you play baseball? You look like a baseball player. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Okay, now how do I get rid of this crap? Stop sharing screen. Put me back. More me. Nope, not like that. Stop. Ha! I think I'm done for the day, guys. That was work. Any scout cast coming out? Yeah, I need to hit up Botch and see what day he wants to do. Yeah. Need to get back on it. Take the punter in the third. Oh, I could have taken Areza. San Diego State, 80-yard punter, man. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to hit end on this, and then I'm going to go chop it so that people can have it where it's just the mock drafts and it's just the whatever. But, man, that takes a lot of work. But I'm going to go do that work. Thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure you're subscribed, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube or whatever. Make sure you have notifications on. If you are a member, I appreciate you. You can join as a member from the main page on YouTube. I think it's right next to the subscribe button. You get really sweet emojis, and you get to hang out in the Discord server with us. And was there anything else I needed to say or do? Promo code Jeff C on Underdog Fantasy. That'll get you a bonus at sign up. And we can do a bunch of player props. And that's it. So remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through. So be cool to everyone.